Okay, for this week's studio vlog, we're going to be looking at SVG design for a journal. We'll also be looking at business packaging stickers or prickly mail stickers. And we're also going to be looking at tons of die cut stickers that I've designed as well.
Studio vlog 29, I will remember this week. So as promised, I said I was going to do stuff to do with icons. What else did we say? Packaging stickers, logo stuff and whatever you are. But first off, let's have a look. We've got a little something, little personalised thing for Flosser. So we're going in, we're going to do an SVG. So first of all, I'm just going to make sure I'm all prepared. I'm going to send it all to the mat, make sure that we're not doing the sticker. I've sized it up. If I've done this right, it will, I know I say it all the time, it'll be a miracle. But first of all, am I going to film this and everything for the gram? So let me see, let me just get myself situated so I know exactly what I'm doing before we start filming, because we know it's not going to go right if I try and do two things at once. First of all, I didn't attach the design, which is okay because I want it separate because I'm going to place it. So let me just get all of that sorted and then we know exactly what we're doing. This is the easiest piece. Do we think I will pull it off? I don't know. So first of all, let's see if we can just at least start filming. So if we go a little bit quiet, that's what I'm doing, is I'm just setting all of this lot up so that we can film aesthetically as possible. That's not going to be aesthetic, is it? Oh, sugar. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, it's just unreal. I've not even got the right shot. Are you guys even in shot? Yeah, you lot are in shot. I'm going to see if I can change you around just a little bit so you can see some of the carnage that's going on. So apologies again if there's anybody with motion sickness. There we go. Just so you can at least see some of the death that's going on. Let's see if we can do a little bit of both. Try not to get all the mess in. And let's see if we can also film the... So all I'm doing now is just getting ready to just film the shot that we need for the... I don't know if it's going to be ASMR. Maybe it may not be. That's actually quite a good thing. Apart from it going off shot, yeah? So let's try and get this done. Don't know why I felt the need to drop down two things, but the most important thing they need to see is... Right, okay, so let's get a move on. This is going to be the easiest one. If I mess this up, are you guys still in shot? Yeah, so I need to see whereabouts you guys can see so I know where to be working to. So you're right on top of the Cricut. So if I just make sure that at least you can see all of that, yeah, because that would be a help. Right, so I've got a piece of vinyl, yeah, that somehow I thought was grey, is actually sage green. So this is what I offered to do, just to jazz up a notebook. Again, yeah, I don't know why I'm peeling that first off, because first of all, we need to make sure that I can actually cut the piece fine first, yeah? So we need to get it to go all the way to, that was like number 10. So we're going to chop it off. We're going to go to that one and just under that line. I forgot all already. So the biggish, thickish line there. And then we're going to just take it underneath there. So what's the easiest way for me to do that first? Let's just get the vinyl. Don't ask me why I've flipping ran with HTV yet. I'm struggling with normal vinyl, yeah? It's not making any sense. But first of all, let's see if I've cut it off right. I think I've cut it too small as well. Oh, we might just get away with that. Let's just get rid of that because I haven't got time to faffle with that. Right, so what did it... We might as well just send this all the way to the end because I've not got 100% faith that I'm going to get this right, yeah? What I should have done is filmed me peeling it off. So to just save myself a little bit of hard work in a bit, yeah? It's going to be a different shot because it's not going to have the Cricut. This, I mean, just make your life easy, yeah, and just get everything ready so that you're not faffing on social media because that's a job in itself. Right, so we're just peeling off. She's trying to get the end. Oh, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. There we go. Look, I should have done that for the gram. Ugh! Right, so we're not messing about. We're just going to put it straight on the mat. Any scraps, I'll deal with at the end. Why? Why would you not just put that the other side? Why are you fighting with it on this side? Oh, just make your life easy. Just put it on the side that it's supposed to be on. I need some kind of office or some kind of other space, because this is becoming hard work. Right, so the bit that I need the most, yeah, whatever. Oh, flipping Nora. We're going to have to put the bow on the other side because I have well and truly cocked up. No, how did I do that? Right, so we know the piece at the other end is thicker. So if I do it this way, I'm just trying to, I have literally messed up. So we've got to hope and pray that when I put this down, we've got enough. So everything is just above the line. Yeah, how did I mess up one piece? What are you talking about? Right, that piece needs to go at the end because that's the thickest bit, and it comes down. You just can't make this up. You literally cannot make it up. Yeah, all I had to do, yeah, was just get one piece. Oh, the bow. What in nation are you doing? Right, let's just go back through, yeah. Nobody on the gram needs to see this. This is what you guys are rewarded for, watching the chaos, yeah? So we've got to go back in. All I have to do is just cut a big enough piece the first time. So basically all I did is this week I decided not to show you all of the stuff. So I've made an SVG that is literally going to double up as a design that will literally go on the front of her journal, jotter, but whatever she's using it for. I'm not going to be nosy and have a look through it. Not bad. Obviously Kenji, guys, so feels nice. Let's just hope and pray. I should have just done that as a blooper, really, thinking about it. But there's only so many bloopers a girl can film, because even I'm getting tired of that now. All I had to do was just measure up one piece. Is it that hard to just do? How? How can I do really well at HTV, yet struggle with normal vinyl? What is going on? Right, yeah, I'm not going to mess about with the bit that's underneath. I haven't got email. I've not got the capacity to keep messing up. So we're just going to film for the gram as well, show the bulk and show these tools. So just give us 2 minutes, guys. Oh, gosh, just press record. Yeah, I don't want those. Try again. Well, that's all I'm doing, yeah? We'll show the final shot because I just need to concentrate and just get it done. I've not left myself. Why have we not got enough light in here today? What is going on with this situation? Oh, you having a laugh? Right, so I need to remember, yeah, you need to see me in this part of the shot. Can you see still, yeah? Right, she's already warned me. Apparently I've picked another vinyl design that's got intricate letters, and she seems to think that I won't get it off in the right way. If I mess this up, that is my own fault. I've done the bow. Oh, come on. What is up with you today? What is up? Just next time, I'm just going to put the whole lot on and just peel it off after. I'm not even going to waste any more time. So I need to get off now. I've got to go back in again to do girly and do the bow. How many times are we going to do this bow before I can actually cut it right? I should reveal how many pieces does it take to get it right. So what we've got to do, we've got to go back in and do girly again because I missed the E, and then we've got to do the bow. So as long as we've got that right, and it comes a little bit over, so we're going back in. I don't know how many times we've done this, but this is just a lesson learned. Whilst you're trying to save and be resourceful for your scraps, don't do it at the detriment of having to keep putting it back in and cutting it again. Because all I had to do was just cut off a big enough piece. Right, so how many times did I have to do that? I've got one piece here. So what we're going to do is we're going to show the gram how many times I had to go in just to do the most basic of designs. So we have to go in one time, we have to go in twice for that, and we've got to go in again for this piece, yeah? Unless you were sitting here at the side of me, or like you said, unless you guys see it being filmed, you literally cannot make this up. Right, okay, so we've done this piece. This is supposed to be a 20-minute vlog. At this rate, we're going to be here again for an hour. That's what I'm trying to do. Are you having a laugh? No. I'm trying to get these vlogs down so that we're not sat on here for over an hour with me just doing the most basic of tasks, yeah? And whilst it's entertaining for you guys, sometimes it's getting on my nerves. There's the rest of the bow from the last piece. Shame. Just take it off carefully. This, I've done it again. All I had to do was just, oh my gosh. Oh no. If I'd have done that again, I'd have just given up and just said, yeah, we're not having a studio vlog this week. Yeah, right. So what we've got to do now, look, is we've now just got to vinyl those onto this. So I'm just going to do another little piece of the video. So that they can see what we was attempting to do, yeah? And then hopefully I'll be able to pull this off. on for an impromptu update. I went back in, look, and redid some of these stickers. For some reason, I just felt like we could just, obviously the ones I've done before are display ones. I just wanted to make the outline just a little bit more prominent. Oh, sugar. I keep forgetting to wait until this is dried. So what we're doing is we're just going back in, we're just doing a full set so that when I sit and chill, oh, I don't think I've lined this up. Am I asking for it if I don't line it up proper? But technically it should read the registration mark. So what I'm doing is I'm just lining it back up again. I'm going to just literally get these done so that I can just go and sit and chill, and just at some point all of the notepads that we've got need stickers on. So that's my job, obviously, when I've got time. But rather than just leave this and just it's got another thing that we've got to do, I'm just getting it done. So I've got ink everywhere. Literally, I've got ink everywhere. It's literally just the most simplest job. I mean, we're not going to discuss how long it took me to do 2 lines of SVG. So what's the odds on of us getting this done? Right, so now we've got A6. We've done A5. Let's get these done. Oh, fine, so ink on it. Then we've just got the, right, have we done the to-do? We've just got the to-do ones, and then to-do list, A5, A6, and I've got the prickly mail ones as well. So this is one that's obviously just come out, so I'll just have to see if I can do that myself. But I feel like they look a little bit, they just look better, don't they? So luckily I've got some that are, these ones that we've already done are just going to be the display. Obviously I just feel like they just look nicer. Sometimes you're not going to know until you've gone back in and just double checked. I'm hoping that I've done this setting right, because at least now I'll be able to peel them off the sheet rather than struggle to get them off like I did before. absolutely, I don't know why I thought 3 inches was the right size for these stickers. Basically what's happened is I've done a SVG, not organised as ever, and it's actually turned into a sticker. And then I thought, you know what, why don't we just actually see if we can actually create a, what's the thing that I'm thinking, create like a sticker pack to put on Etsy, because obviously I've listened to the feedback and she's saying they're really good. But instead of just sticking to the normal size that I usually do, for some reason I've gone in at flipping 3 inches. I don't know why I've made it that big. So obviously it's looking just a little bit large on the print. It's a good job I didn't print out all the pages, that's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to test these out anyway. Let's see what they look like when they come out. If they are too, which like I suspect, if they are too big, we're just going to take them down just a little bit on the next print, because I've also got a Coffee Lovers print. I think I've oversized this one again as usual. Watch me chop it down now and then I'll chop it too much. We won't speak the negativity into it. Yes, okay, it's a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to need to go just above that line there. Right, let's see, first of all, let's see if we can just get these on without me wrecking, was it that line? This is what I mean, it's just absolute carnage. All I've got to do is create a template that will literally just help me when it comes to these sticker sheets. Right, Maria, first of all, let's make sure you're actually in so you can see what I'm doing. Never mind the mesh, yeah? We're just doing sticker sheets. That's the best I can get you. Right, okay, so all I'm going to do now is, before we put it in for the cutting, we're just going to layer up some laminate if I can get it on straight without any air bubbles. Yeah, that's it. That's a thing in itself. So I'm going to try my hardest. I'm not 100% convinced, but we've got to give it a go. Whilst also making sure that the software don't cut out while I'm actually on something else, yeah? Right, oh, sugar, I've got... Just be careful with your laminate, yeah? I'm just wondering if it's just easier if I just purchase a laminator. Right, so the last time I did it, I was doing it with this. So I just got to start it off a little bit. Apparently I'm too quick, so I need to take my time. Oh, I don't think it's going to go cover the whole of the sticks. I think I've chopped it down too much. If this goes on okay, and if the sizing is okay, I'm thinking that it looks a little bit large, so I'm thinking I may have to go down to 2.5 inches. Maybe 3 inches was a little bit too big for a die cut stick, yeah? Oh, please tell me you've covered all the way. Right, okay, so hopefully I've covered everything without an air bubble. Yeah, let's just hope. Right, so that's scrap. Let's get this plastic off. Keep everything over there that's not needed. We might actually be a bit more organised. I'm hoping you guys are still in shot, because without an assistant... Oh, why? Why did I have to do that? Okay, so I decided to go back in and print off another set of the die cut stickers. These were the ones that we'd done for the SVG design earlier on in the studio vlog, where we did the journal girly for the front of the diary or journal that Flossie uses. So I've gone back in, made a die cut sticker in several other colours. I think I've also added in there Book Talk Made Me Buy It, because I thought there was no point in just printing off one set of stickers. What you will see is coming up is I'm going to do a clip that shows you what I do in Cricut Design Space just before you guys see me cutting them on the cutting machine. So if we move over now, I'm going to show you all I do is when I'm in Cricut Design Space, I literally have already uploaded the image. I just select which ones I want, put them onto a new blank canvas if that's what you want to do. I then resize them. I think I'd decided on 2.5 inches for this set just to trial out, because I wasn't too sure what size I wanted them all to be. Once I've then done that, I'll just go through, take it through to the mat. Again, I just play around. Sometimes I'll want to fill 1 or 2 sheets depending upon what I need to do. And I think on this stage, I think I just opted for the one size. I'd already printed them at this stage. So I just say, this is the material that I like. If I want them cut through, I'll do the heavy cardstock.
and I'll put it through at more pressure. Okay, so we're going back on for the next round of stickers. If you hear me go quiet, it's because I've just obviously filmed a clip for the gram. Yeah, that, by the way, was the coffee lover one. I've forgotten to show you guys on there. So let's just do a test, see if these come out okay, and then I'll know. I don't think they come out the right way yet. Although that shouldn't matter. Yeah, then I'll know if I'm going to stick with this size or not. I'm still not convinced. I feel like it looks okay, but obviously I'm just going to get feedback first before I just go ahead and say, yeah, we're having 3-inch stickers. I just feel like these ones might just need to be just a little bit bigger, but I'm not sure yet. I've tried the 2.5-inch thing and I wasn't 100% convinced on 2.5-inch, so it might just be, again, it's another sweet spot. Whew, that was lucky. We saved that one. The most important, I'm just happy that we saved that. It was my own fault. So I'm going to see what I can do. These will probably be samples. They're just a little bit booshed. But there you go. I'm happy with that. What did I waste? In the end, we had a wastage of... Where's the ones that didn't print off with the stars? 2 got caught up in there. Is there any more? That one I managed to save. So that's going in the saved pile. And... oh yeah, they're the ones that didn't have laminate on. Right, I don't think there's any more under the machine. I can't even cuss Cricut for that one because that was purely because I knew when I put the laminate on it didn't go in right. But I'm taking that as a win because we've got a coffee lover sticker and that's all I've wanted, yeah? Little things. Okay, so this part of this studio vlog, I'm not sure if we're going to be either at the beginning or at the end, but it's literally just for me to do an unboxing, which I've got permission to do from Floss. So she's placed an order with Emily. I'll leave the details linked below, but this is what she purchased. Obviously I'm just being mindful because that's somebody else's address on there. Right, okay, so let's see what she's got. Sweet packaging, look. There you go. Loving the candy stripe. Check me being nosy. Oh, look at that, Lord. Look at the design on all of that. Right, this is the main thing. Flossie really did want to purchase this pin when she was at one of the markets, but I think she'd obviously ran out of funds and everything. So then obviously Emily mentioned that she was doing a new design. But when the new design came out, she was absolutely gutted because she absolutely loves this one. So I just said to her, you know, just treat yourself. Why are you placing the next order? Just get that one that you really wanted. But the main one that she'd actually ordered was February's. Yeah, I think it was February's pin. So when she saw this one, She's been collecting these, not every single one, but she's tried to keep up with them because obviously she's on a doctorate and funds are limited. But look at that. I don't know if this is going to do it any justice. I've tried to do it overhead so that we've got a really good vision of it and I'm not actually placing it out. All I'm going to say is this girl's talented. Yeah, look at the detailing. I'm just checking see if there's anything else in. Sorry, look at the detailing on that. She's going to be absolutely buzzing when she sees me, but she asked me to unbox it on the vlog and I was like, well, are you not going to open it yourself? So I will leave the details. This is the whole reason why she was placing the order. Look at that, for the pin, for this month's pin. And then I just said to her, treat yourself because this is the one you'd actually wanted in the first place. So yeah, again, another job well done. Make it easier, look, there's her details. Go and check her out, but I will leave the link down below as well.
So what I've decided for this week's outro is we're going to take a look at this design, possibly the Galentine's design. I know we've gone past Valentine's Day, but that's by the by. This is the design that I did. I've partly put it into Procreate. So what we might do for next week's studio vlog is just see how I can bring this forward as the design. Don't judge, because obviously this is just a sketch. And if I'll be honest, I've already started to move it over as well into Adobe Illustrator, where I've only literally just tried to focus on the faces. I'm not sure if in this sketchbook we've got the rest of the design because I've taken it on just a little bit more. Yeah, I won't show you those ones. So yeah, next week we'll get into this and see what we can do with this design. I feel like it's been a nice, short and sweet studio vlog, just for us to just see what we've been up to, what we've been doing since we did all the heat pressing. I was going to film putting all of the labels on that we made onto the notepads, but they're buried deep underneath this desk and it was too heavy for me to lift it off. So obviously you've seen us design the stickers. What I'll do is I'll show you an image round about here in the screen of what I've decided to do for the logo and how we're starting working on that. Next week then, definitely we're going to just be taking that design forward and seeing what we can make it into. So I'll see you next week.